very much as we welcome you to Big Monday, presented by Boost Mobile. This is the Big 12 on ESPN. If Baylor still wants to win at least a share of the championship in the Big 12, you have to think they need to win their last two games. And they go up against a Texas Tech team that's still trying to build their resume as well. So a big one for... The tap controlled by one of the two players honored on this senior night, Freddie Gillespie, and Devontae Bandu getting the start tonight as well, as both of those players got a walkout to a huge ovation from the student section just before the game began. Baylor trying to begin things with a triple. Sometimes their best offense is a missed shot when you've got Freddie Gillespie working the offensive glass, and he draws a foul.
Absolutely true, Bob, but I will say this about Baylor. They have not shot the ball particularly well lately. Their guard play, to me, has not been at a standard it was for most of the season. They're going to have to get better tonight.
That three goes from the corner just like that. Championship hopes based on where they've been for most of this year.
Absolutely. The guard play, we talked about it, not as good lately, still good enough.
Getting one against the backboard is Kevin McCullough.
Yes, no, I think he's comfortable with this team. That's an offensive foul.
And that one is called on Davion Mitchell.
Yep. You know, I think when you play in a league like this, you have to have amnesia. You are going to have bad streaks, and it's how you handle them. But take a look right here. Watch the left arm extension. And Davion Mitchell, just a foolish foul right there early in the game.
TJ Holyfield off the bench for the first time this season. He replaces Chiwa, so he comes on for the first time. And TJ Shannon in as well, as Kevin McCullough heads to the bench for Texas Tech.
Think about this, Bob. 3 of Tech's first top 6 scorers, freshmen. Very young team. 7 newcomers.
Jamias Ramsey gets his dribble back, 8 to shoot, long 3, and he knocks it down.
Good start for Ramsey. There's 30 scouts.
DU on the road, or rather against Texas at home on Saturday. He was 2 for 11 from the field.
They did not get good guard play.
Ramsey, yes, he's got 2 triples already.
Good start on offensive rebounding with Baylor. It's usually vital. Clark, Gillespie. That time their point guard gets a bucket.
Ramsey will drive it, gives it up to Edwards. Bothered by Gillespie. The tip follow not there, and it's dribbled out of trouble by Shannon. Turns it over though. Bandu hits ahead to Mitchell. Nice save by Butler off the sky pass from Bandu, but now he's caught in the corner. Double teamed along the baseline. Finds Bandu. He finds a 3.
Good ball movement. I'll tell you, Texas Tech did a great job of keeping that ball in the deep corner. But when you force the ball baseline, you give up that drive and drift. They didn't recover in time, but it was a generally good defensive possession.
Chris Clark sets up Ramsey. He answers with his 3rd 3 here in the first 7 minutes.
I don't think he's nervous, Bob. That's just lead defense this year as he took a page out of the book from Texas Tech a year ago, which to me had one of the great defenses of the last decade. Keep the ball on the side.
ACO Teague banks one home. SP, that was contested and taken away by Chris Clark. Moretti in transition. The tip follow rolls home. Nice job on the offensive glass by Holyfield. And also there, Chapter 2 lives up to the hype of Chapter 1. Chapter 1 was pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a little tougher in Cameron with Duke having that home court advantage. But what a thrilling comeback. Trey Jones, Wendell Moore.
Meyer spots up for 3. Yes.
He's an interesting guy because there's no hesitation on the offensive end.
I think I've heard you describe Matthew Meyer as conscience-free at times this year.
On the offensive end.
Yes.
And sometimes on the defensive end.
Nice patience inside by Clarence Nadomi. So we've seen Nadolny, Sabrasov, and Chiwa all playing significant minutes early for Chris Beard. He said earlier today, I need to get deeper down my bench. I'm playing my top 7 guys too many minutes.
And a lot of these guys you've mentioned already are all freshmen. And then you throw McCullough in there and Ramsey and Shannon. It's a really good recruiting class. Watch him keep that ball in the corner. Really well done by Ramsey.
2 on the shot clock. Harper. Brother Butler from way outside. The Smart, his team winning 4 in a row.
Tremendous.
They go to Lubbock and beat this Texas Tech group. Friend, this might be the most unpredictable league heading towards their conference.
What Shaka Smart has done the last 4 games with 8 scholarship players has been tremendous.
Lothamba getting an.
I think we're going to see Mark Vidal tonight. Confusion, that's the essence of pick and roll. Create indecision. Perfectly done right there.
Davion Mitchell blasts to his left, hit the underside of the rim. Moretti from the corner. Yes.
That's big. Moretti has been up and down this year with his shooting, which is hard to imagine because he's still around 39%. But remember, last year he knocked it in at over 50% behind the arc.
Still 6th best shooting the 3 in the Big 12, but he was 3 for 9 from the field in the loss to Texas and missed 3 of his first 4 tonight.
He's guarded differently this year.
Nice right-handed drive by Jared Butler.
They have numbers if they push.
Ramsey a floater. He's showing the full arsenal here in the first half. Freddie Gillespie back up off the Baylor bench, set to come back in. Jamias Ramsey dribbled it off his foot. A takeaway for T with a shot fake. Stripped away, and it'll stay with Baylor.
With their injured players who are out, and so they're just scrambling a little bit too much. They want things to slow down and calm down.
That's a great point, Holly. They don't have a lot of options tonight. They've played 4 guards a lot. And this guy's helped a little bit as well.
Give and go as Freddie Gillespie finds Meyer down the lane. Shot fake by Maceo T. He will go to the line as he got Kyler Edwards off his.
How many shots, man? 3 shots. Watch, 3 shots.
He's going to draw a little contact. And I didn't think we were going to see Jared Butler sitting very long, Bob.
Butler bowls over Ramsey. No call there. Meyer tied up by Moretti. And Meyer draws the foul.
And his teammate in high school, Brock Cunningham, has been terrific for Shaka Smart the last 4 games.
Matthew Meyer averages about 5 points a game, but he's averaged close to 11 a game over the last.
For Texas Tech.
Kyler Edwards hands one off to Shannon. He connects. 10 seconds to go in the half. So Baylor will try to break the tie. Davion Mitchell, 5 seconds to play. Sizes up Ramsey. Tries to create some space. Old school floater off the mark. And we're deadlocked on Big Monday at the break.
I love the way Texas Tech has come out with energy. This is a team, we said it earlier, their season can turn on a dime with a win tonight. And they're already pretty good, but they can be a whole lot better. They've done a good job in the first half. Shots tonight. Part of that reason is you got 2 great defenses out here.
McCullough, fouled by Gillespie. Gillespie disagrees. Last year's Rookie of the Year squaring off against maybe this year's Rookie of the Year.
No talents, one who already has been, and barring injury, another who will be. And by the way, happy birthday, Luka Doncic. He just turned 20.
Texas Tech ball. The ball knows.
Yes. And Moretti did a great job of boxing out Gillespie.
Clark around Gillespie. Plays it in. And Scott Drew took over. Even to share the title with Kansas would mean an immense amount for them to be able to hang a banner here in Waco.
It would. The only caveat to that is I wouldn't risk Mark Vidal's health. to win that title.
Bandu with a follow. Yeah, how
See how they switch and they try to keep the ball in front.
Mitchell gets to the middle and draws the foul. So TJ Holyfield, the grad transfer from Stephen F. Austin. Missed free throws. Moretti floats it in. Butler out of a triple team. Gets it back in the corner. Gets to the baseline. His floater won't go. Ends up kicking it back out to Mitchell. There's a three.
Good ball.
Is now, we salute you, Freddie Gillespie. You are not awful anymore. You are fantastic.
It kind of sounds like a description of the entire Baylor program under Scott Drew. That three is knocked down from the corner by Bandu.
Transfers, second chance guys that wanted to play at a higher level like Teague. If I had a vote for Big 12 all first teams, Freddie Gillespie would be one of my five.
Wow, that says a lot.
The two Kansas
are down around his knees. Moretti passed up a wide open jumper, and then Holyfield got caught under the basket.
Totally agree, Bob. You got to shoot that ball.
Meyer lays it in at the other end. A 10-2 Baylor run.
When you play against elite defenses, you cannot pass up a good shot thinking you'll get a great shot. Not tonight.
Holyfield fouled by Gillespie. Such an uncharacteristic mental error, though, from Davide Moretti. The pass up, a wide open 15-footer. I mean, to make foul shot that he passed up at the elbow there.
That's an example of unselfish. Ramsey's got to get going. They got to free him somehow.
Clark puts it on the floor. Bullies his way to the goal.
Wow. Davion Mitchell took a shot.
Offensive rebound off the free throw miss.
We got ourselves a ball game, Bob. The intensity down the stretch is going to be palpable.
Gillespie rolls to the goal.
Perfect. That's what we call.
Edwards will try a three. That's an in and out. The back tap by Clark. Corralled by Maceo T.
Good shots. Good ball movement. Can't knock it down.
Bandu. Yes!
Senior night for the youngster from Mississippi.
Baylor, for the second consecutive game, hurting themselves badly at the free throw line.
But I'll tell you, they're locked in on that defense, aren't they?
Moretti tries to split a double team. Slips one underneath the McCullough. Patience with the shot fake and the reverse.
He saw Coach Drew and they said, go over and take your picture. He said, I was really shy. And I also gave him a little grief. He had those chubby cheeks. He said, yeah, I was a really chubby little kid. But he wore it off when he started playing football, so he's not chubby.
Saturday afternoon, that three ties the game. Moretti all over Bandu and a foul call. Number 4 Baylor takes on West Virginia at 1 Eastern, noon Central, and Iowa State squares off against K-State.
And then Saturday, the Baylor-West Virginia game in the WVU Coliseum.
You live the life. I'll tell you.
Hey.
There could be some serious scoreboard watching in that game. If Kansas, Texas Tech, and Baylor, West Virginia both go down to the wire, separated by only an hour, now that Big 12 championship could be hanging in the balance.
Absolutely.
Edwards fouled by Gillespie. You can't believe it.
The guy at the line played in every game as a freshman. Last season, he had 12 points in the national championship game against Virginia. That overtime heartbreaker.
Tie game, 6:20.
Mismatch.
Clark, height advantage on Bandu. Gives it up. Knocked the rim by Gillespie. MaCio Teague pulls up. Hands a three. Gillespie again all over Clark defensively. Holyfield, yes.
Good finish inside. We have a chance to win. Let's finish it out.
McCullough, blocked, foul call. Gillespie with 4 fouls in a very thin front court.
Well, someday.
Mark Vidal just
Before you drive it, they're driving it into too much traffic.
Butler drives it again. This time he's fouled by McCullough. So an automatic 2 free throws.
Win for Baylor because of what they've lost tonight in terms of person.
Moretti over Gillespie. Yes.
How about that shot? Look confident to you out there, Bob? They do to me.
And Bandu finally makes a free throw. Bandu's been terrific at the line. He's now 4 for 4. Again caught on a switch.
Yes. But I'm okay with that. That last shot was a tough shot.
Moretti around Gillespie. Gives it up to the corner. McCullough hits a triple.
With 4 fouls.
Bandu for the answer. Got it! One minute to go. Moretti drives it. Gets stuck. Turns it over. Gillespie's got the steal.
Four guards, any one of them can score.
Bandu bullets a pass. I think it was deflected by Moretti. They're going to go to the monitor. John Higgins originally said Texas Tech ball.
Well, Bandu, let's see if it's tipped first, but Texas Tech did a great job.
I thought Moretti got a piece, and he acted as if he did. Kansas at the end of the season.
And the flip side of it is, if Texas Tech can win tonight and get Kansas at home Saturday, oh my goodness. Little pressure.
About a 6-second differential.
Gonna stay in man. No, they're actually in a zone. Watch Butler at the foul line.
Ramsey's got it. 8 to shoot.
Back to man.
Ramsey one-on-one. Goes at Butler. Lost the ball. Ramsey's got it back. Tyler Edwards didn't beat the timer. Now will Baylor use one of their 2 remaining timeouts and draw something up with 5 seconds to go?
Let's watch. Remember, Ramsey not great off the dribble. Wasn't able to beat his man, and then no shot there.
And they should put some time back on the clock. I think that shot clock went to 0 with about 6 seconds on the clock. And now they have it back up at 6.1.
Now, this is an eternity, Bob. You know this. I know it. Mitchell can get up the court in 4 seconds. We know that.
Here he goes. Davey on Mitchell. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Off balance. Traveled. 1 second to go. He was going too fast for his own good. Team trying to keep their hopes for a conference title alive. Moretti from midcourt heaves one, and it's overtime.
What will come down to is the glass. Those long dagger threes, they're long rebounds. We've got to be in position for that.
Tech controls the tap.
Now, if you're Chris Beard, can you go at Mitchell knowing he's got 4 or Gillespie? There's the mismatch.
Ramsey rises up. That's off the mark. Devontae Bandu has had a terrific second half. He had the rebound.
Chris Beard going back with a little bit bigger lineup now.
Hesitation dribble. Davion Mitchell finishes.
Strong.
Moretti for three. Holyfield with the tap to Clark. Clark gives it up. Holyfield finishes.
And you know Gillespie had to be really careful right there.
Butler crosses over Moretti with the left hand. Won't go. Clark falling down.
Who fouled him?
If Gillespie fouled him, he's done. I'm not sure who they have the call on. They may have it on Jemias Ramsey of Texas Tech. That's his fourth. That'll put Gillespie at the line.
Let's take a look now. Oh, yeah. Yep, he got underneath him. That's a good call.
So it was Ramsey that bumped into Gillespie as Clark was falling down. And right now, it's Chris Beard who can't believe the call. I think and then it was told to him, no, Gillespie's at the line. Two-point. Clark, size advantage. Shot fake, Holyfield, foul.
It keeps you from having to guard individually, one-on-one with two guys with 4 fouls.
Shot clock winding down again. Davion Mitchell across the lane, 5 to shoot. ACO Teague lost his footing, got it back, got the bucket.
Shannon back in, Ramsey out. Playing through Clark.
Clark on Butler. Double team comes. Finds the cutter and McCullough. It's there.
Great job by Clark. He felt it, Bob. You see the double come? His foot.
Mitchell. Out to Bandu.
Routed.
Mitchell again. 5 to shoot. ACO Teague's going to have to put one up. A step back. He buries it.
And they played this season. They lost those 3 overtime games basically without Jemias Ramsey. Baylor playing without Vital and Clark tonight. They've been heroic as well.
Moretti thought about the quick trigger. It's back to Tyler Edwards. He'll try one. And he's got it.
He's got it. And they don't have to foul.
They're out near midcourt. Bullet pass to Gillespie. Pull the string. Here comes Clark the other way. Texas Tech with a chance to win it. Back down defense was Jared Butler. Picked off the Clark pass and draws the foul.
Chris Beard had 2 timeouts in his pocket, but he was comfortable with Clark with the ball in his hands. Take a look. He tries to drop it over the top, and there's just too much helium in it. Take a look. There it is. I love the idea of no timeout because they're forcing them off the 3-point line.
Got them both. How much time by the time Texas Tech gets it across the midcourt stripe? Here comes Jemias Ramsey. Will Baylor foul? Moretti, they're going to have to put a 3 up. Off balance. 2 seconds to go. Out of bounds. It belongs to Baylor with 1.3 remaining.
They trusted their defense. And why not? It's been one of the elite defenses in the country all season.
The Texas Tech bench wants them to go to the monitor, and Antonio Petty is saying we need not to go to the monitor. I know the call I just made is the right call.
This Tech's basket because if you lose it, it's only 2 points. Just don't want to airmail it.
And they'll do that. Yep. Mitchell's got it, and that'll do it. Baylor survives on Big Monday. What an effort from Texas Tech. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Phillips 66. And Jared Butler with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and a couple of big free throws at the end.
He was solid, but remember, this is a good win without Mark Vidal tonight. Baylor keeps it alive for Saturday and a potential Big 12 title. Work to do.
15 Big 12 wins this season for Baylor. They continue to add to what is already a program best. What a year they've had. For Fran Fraschilla and Holly Rowe, I'm Bob Wischusen. So long from Waco. It's time for SportsCenter.